Hi neighbors, how are you today? Welcome back to another video of Cooking with Neighbors. My name is Jerry Ellen, and today I'm making a molasses apple muffin. It's very good, so I hope that you stick around and enjoy the video. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and all that great stuff. So let's get into this. Okay, neighbors, let's get into making these apple molasses muffins that are so delicious. In a bowl, I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of allspice, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and give that a good mix through so the baking soda and all those beautiful seasonings are distributed through that flour really good. And that's a nicely packed 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You can use light brown sugar or dark brown sugar. It doesn't matter. Just do whatever is your favorite choice and mix that through really well. Now add 1/2 cup or 1 stick of butter or hard margarine and cut that through your flour so that you have all these nice little tiny bits of butter all the way through so that that's all evenly distributed in your mix there. So you can use a fork or you could use 2 knives and cut it all up. You can use your hands, but it softens the butter. So this is cold butter or cold hard margarine that you would use. Okay, that's looking good to me there. Like there's a lot of nice little pebbles or bits and pieces of butter all the way through. So I'm happy with that now. Now to the mix, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of molasses. Use a molasses that you enjoy. I like fancy molasses that we get here. I don't know, maybe you don't get that where you are, but that's what I'm using today. I love it. And I'm going to add 2 eggs as well to this. Molasses, down home, back east of Canada. Molasses is used in there are recipes down there, sweet and savory, that have molasses in it. We love it. Love, love, love it. Molasses in Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, PEI, very popular. Anyway, that's my 2 eggs and a little bit of home talk there for you all. I'm going to make my Aunt Allie's molasses cookies one of these days for you. Nova Scotian molasses cookies, in my opinion, are the best. So I'm giving this a mix, get the eggs mixed through the molasses there. How about where you're from? Do you guys like molasses? Because I love it. And do you like molasses cookies? Do you have a favorite recipe that has molasses in it? Comment down below. I like to know. Now I'm going to get 1/3 cup of milk and put that in there. These are very light. You'd be surprised. You think it would be like a heavier muffin with the molasses and milk and whatever, but you can eat 6 of them, like no problem. They're that light. They're so light and addictive, it's dangerous. Now you can use a hand mixer on low to mix all this through until it's just combined. I'm just going to do it by hand with a whisk. Okay, so when it's just about combined, or you can fully combine it, you're going to add diced up apples. Now, you can get 3 good sized large apples. I would say of choice. I like to go on the sweeter side with the red apple for this recipe. But I'm going to measure it out instead of just saying 3 large apples for you. And you're going to get about anywhere around 2 cups to a bit more than 2 cups. I have about 2 1/4 cups of diced up apple that I'm putting in here. Now let's get this all incorporated well through this muffin mix and make sure that there's no floury bits anywhere, that everything gets moistened and mixed through nicely. And on my channel, I try to bring 1 baking recipe a week, and it's usually on a Friday that I do that. And the rest of the week, I like to share like casseroles or just other recipes. But usually on Fridays, you'll find a baking recipe here. And I'm just going to get some things put in my sink so that I can wash them up later. just trying to clean as I go. That's what my dad told me to do. And I love my dad so much. And I'll remember all those little things that he taught me. And he said, clean as you go, Jerry. That's what makes a good cook. So now I have my muffin pan here. You can get about 2 dozen smaller muffins from this mix. I'm going to make mine a little larger today and do like 16, 17 muffins. Another thing I just did there, the cups that I'm not going to use, like the muffin part cups there, I'm not going to use. I put a little bit of water in because my dad told me that his mom taught him that if you don't leave them dry with nothing in it, if you're not having a muffin in it or whatever, to put a little bit of water in it. He said that it wouldn't ruin the pan over time. So now I'm going to use a good size ice cream scoop here, and I'm going to add the muffin mix in. But then I'm going to top them up to a little bit more than what I'm doing because, like I said, I want to have a little bit bigger muffins. Right now I have 16 cups that I put in, and I sprayed them with Pam so that the paper comes off the muffins easier that way for me. I went and got a paper towel and I soaked up the water out of one of the muffin spots there so I can get another muffin cup. Oh, neighbors, you can add walnuts to the mix, but I'm sharing these with someone that can't have, doesn't want the nuts in it, but you can put walnuts in it and it tastes really good. So I'm getting ready now. I'm going to pop them in the oven. I popped them in the oven and they've been baking up and smelling up the house so nicely. It smells amazing. And my oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. And after about 25 minutes, they're ready. They're they're so good. I can't even tell you how good they are. You have to have them just so that you know. When I had them in the oven, my rack was 3 shelves up from the bottom, and I pushed it to the center of that rack, and I baked them up there so that they're not too low rack in the oven, so your bottom of your muffins don't burn on you. So the 3rd rack up from the bottom is a nice spot to put your muffins. And I'm going to break one open and show you, and just they're hot, but I just can't wait, so I got to show you.
Fresh stuff on is like always such good recipes.
Yeah, they're fun to make too.
We had a salad yesterday and it was like one of the best salads.
That's awesome. Then you have the recipe.
Yeah.
Now all I need to do is go put a pot of tea on and sit with my boy and chit chat and have a muffin with him. Have a blessed day, everyone. Take care.
Okay.
And please come back again. I would appreciate it. Bye.